Hey everyone, Dr. Kim Chronister here, licensed clinical psychologist. Today we're talking about how to fall asleep faster and stay asleep longer based on research. Now make sure you stay tuned to the end of this video and I'll give you all the research-based tips to fall asleep faster tonight and actually stay asleep. So what is my number one tip to actually help you fall asleep faster and stay asleep longer? Well, that is magnesium. Research shows that half of Americans are actually depleted when it comes to magnesium. Magnesium is responsible for upping the neurotransmitter GABA to help us with restorative sleep. Now, magnesium can be found in foods such as leafy greens like chard, kale, spinach. It can also be found in foods like unprocessed whole grains, seeds, nuts, squash, broccoli, but make sure that you either supplement with magnesium or get foods that are enriched with magnesium to help you fall asleep and stay asleep longer. That's a big tip, so make sure you're upping your magnesium levels to stay asleep and fall asleep if you have broken sleep or primary sleep issues. Number two, you want to work out. Now, anyone that follows this channel knows that I'm big on working out for mood. In the Psychology of Exercise, I wrote that book a long time ago because it's true to the research. Now, not only does it improve your mood and kind of decrease levels of depression if you're struggling with depressed mood, but it also helps you fall asleep and stay asleep longer. Why? Because it helps us regulate serotonin in the brain, which is a feel-good neurochemical, which is helpful for falling asleep. So make sure you work out a minimum of 4 days a week, ideally 6 days a week to help regulate your sleep. Another tip is actually make sure that your room is cool. You want to regulate the temperature in your room, so make sure that it's cool so you have the ideal environment for sleep. Another tip is stay away from synthetic sheets and comforters. You want to actually go with cotton. Now, like the temperature tip, this will help to keep you cool. It'll also make you feel more comfortable when you're going to sleep. So make sure that you're keeping your room cool and actually use cotton instead of synthetic fibers when you're sleeping. Make sure that linen is actually made of cotton. Another tip is make sure you're setting your bedtime. Regular time every night is ideal. Now it's going to be hard to start that at first, but at least lay your head down. Now here's my other tip. If you are laying your head down, make sure you're not grabbing your phone. That blue light that emits from your cell phone actually prevents you from falling asleep faster. That blue light actually interrupts our sleep patterns and our ability to fall asleep faster. So put that phone down if you're going to lay your head down. Also, that breaks the association of getting busy on your phone instead of focusing on falling asleep. Now on to my other tip. If you are struggling to fall asleep once you lay your head down and it's been about 15 minutes, 30 minutes and you still feel antsy, make sure that you're breaking the association between being fidgety, being antsy, having too much energy and your bedtime, because that association is so strong with doing something in bed. Once you go to bed, you want to actually lay down and focus on sleep. So if you really cannot fall asleep after 15-20 minutes, go ahead and get up, do something productive that doesn't involve blue light like your cell phone. So ideally read or write, work on some kind of creative project, and then go back to bed so the association between sleep and your bed is strong. And another tip is try to avoid alcohol. Alcohol can help you fall asleep, but it's a temporary band-aid because it actually interrupts your REM cycle. So you're not getting as deep and restorative sleep. So if you can avoid alcohol, that would be ideal. So keep it to once a week or less if you can. All right, another tip for sleep is melatonin. Now, a lot of people know this tip already, but you can actually go to the drugstore and get melatonin to supplement. Now, if you are going to consider melatonin, make sure you consult with your doctor because it can interfere with diabetes meds and birth control and any other kind of meds that you're taking that might have some kind of a disturbance when you're taking both melatonin and pills. So make sure you consult your doctor, but it is OTC, over the counter, so you can consider melatonin for falling asleep. There is a possibility you can feel a little bit tired, a little fatigued the next day, but not so bad of a side effect compared to hurting your liver, let's say, with other medications. All right, another tip is try to get 7 to 9 hours of sleep once you get this cycle going. Research is now showing that mortality rates are actually higher for people that oversleep. Now, this could be a correlational study. It may not be causation, meaning more sleep doesn't necessarily cause early death, but there is that correlation, so we want to look at not getting too much more than 9-10 hours of sleep. I myself do like about 9 hours of sleep, so I'm a little bit biased, but the studies are showing the ideal time frame is 7 to 9 hours. Now, the other tip that I really like is guided imagery. So guided imagery can be found on YouTube. You can search on YouTube and actually go through like a rainforest and you're hearing the sounds. You can also make sure that you're not looking at the screen because that's more blue light, but go ahead and listen to the sounds of a rainforest or sounds of an ocean and try to fall asleep that way. So guided imagery will actually walk you through with the sound of a person's voice, and you'll also hear the background sounds of nature, which is really cool. All right, if you like this video, hit the like button. Actually leave a comment and let me know if you tried these tips. If you do want more information, go ahead and Google sleep hygiene. That'll help you be more informed about sleep and restorative sleep. And make sure you subscribe if you like this video. Talk to you soon.